outfit.
Thank you, my corta, yeah.
Your corta, I like that you're representing. And you're probably representing a lot tonight. So talk to me about the importance of what you're representing.
I always feel that it's, growing up, I always felt self-conscious because I had a different name and I looked a little bit different and I didn't see myself represented out there. And as I got older, I realized that it was really important to be able to represent. And anytime you had a platform or the opportunity to show people that our culture is so diverse and rich and beautiful and not always the things that you see on the news, I try to do that. And as simple as that sounds, like through clothing or through fashion, I think it's really important because people get that there's more to that part of the world.
Something so simple like fashion, though, can make a very bold statement. So I applaud you for that, and I applaud you for wanting to keep making changes in how people should perceive minorities.
Yeah.
And opening up to your family, I can only imagine how difficult that was based upon the fact that you are from Southeast Asia, and I know how Southeast Asian families are. So talk to me about that journey and how you can give advice to people going through that right now.
Well, my biggest thing was I always wanted to be my authentic self, so there was no hiding that part. And then I was fortunate enough to get married on the Grammy Awards 5 years ago. And so I wore a traditional corta, and my husband wore matching colors. And the photo of us made it to the cover of Time magazine and every online issue that week, basically. And so in our communities, we don't really talk about homosexuality or the gay and lesbian community in general within the South Asian culture. And so when we got married and Madonna came out and was our wedding singer, it was huge. And so I remember my family calling me and goes, well, everybody knows now. And I said, you know what, that's okay. And then we would go to South Asian events. Again, I always wore traditional Desi clothing, and nobody said a thing. And everyone was very welcoming and very friendly. And so I always feel like if you don't give people the opportunity to mistreat you, they won't. And so that's how I felt. Even though it wasn't something that we talk about in our culture, it was important for me to do.
What are you optimistic about or looking forward to for 2020 when it comes to everything you're involved with?
Well, I'm so excited because I have a show on CNBC that's about to come out. I have a show on Amazon about to come out called The American Dream TV. And so there's a lot of wonderful things happening. And what I love is that there's so many streaming platforms and so many venues in which people get to display their work. You're starting to see more diversity and more representation, which I think is great.
Inshallah, it happens for a lot of people because of the opportunities we have now, internet technology and openness.
Right. We're no longer just the terrorists. We can do a lot more.
Look at this good-looking guy. He's too cute to be a terrorist. Thank you so much. It was so nice meeting you. Have fun tonight. Have fun.